We'll call this meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll call the members, please.
Gary Roth?
Yes.
Gary Smith? Shauna Zerwig? Jeff Eidman?
Here.
Tony Grass?
Here.
Justin Donovan?
Here.
Kathleen Waltz?
Here.
Joe Prince? We have a quorum.
Approval of the agenda. On the agenda, we have Jane and Dustin Martin requesting a special use permit to allow guest lodging in an R2 general residential district at 296 South Main.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the minutes from January 3rd, 2019.
Huh? I sent them to you in advance, so you could read all 3 pages.
If there are no changes or corrections to the minutes, I make a motion to approve.
Have a motion?
I'll second that.
Have a second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Introduction of evidence.
So I have here the city municipal code, comprehensive plan, and then you all were sent staff reports and associated documents, and there's also copies of them in the center of the table.
Motion to accept the evidence.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizen input. Any citizens to input? Old business.
I'm not a citizen.
No, don't say that.
Careful.
I have none.
Okay, on to new business. Jane and Dustin Martin are requesting a special use permit to allow guest lodging in an R2 general residential district at 296 South Main.
Application and fee were filed and paid on the 22nd. Notice of meeting mailed to the property owners on the 22nd and to the applicant. Got it out that day. Application sent to police and fire department on the 25th and returned from the police department on the 28th, from the fire department on the 25th. Meeting notice sent to media on the 28th. And here we are on the meeting. On the staff report, you'll notice the typical, at least according to previous VRBOs and other guest lodging, typical conditions attached to the approval of the special use permit. I did change one thing. Martin and I were discussing, you'll see on number 2, it says owners shall maintain a business license with the City of St. Genevieve under Municipal Code Chapter 605 Business Licensing. That's typically on all of these, but I added owners shall be current on all city lodging tax payments. We're having some, I don't know if you want to call it difficulty, but determining how and when those lodging taxes are getting paid. So we thought we would put that in here. Even if it's 0, you would send something in saying it's 0, and then Pam collects those. So our recommendation, based on the information provided and given, is to approve. You can see there's a motion there if anyone wants to go that route, and I had 0 citizen feedback to the positive or negative on this special use permit.
Questions, comments from the board?
Motion to approve.
We got a motion to approve. You got a second? Do a roll call, please.
Gary Roth?
Yes.
Jeff Ivins?
Yes.
Tony Grass?
Yes.
Justin Donovan?
Yes.
Kathleen Waltz?
Yes.
Motion carries 502.
That was difficult, wasn't it?
Yeah, you will, I'll now put that in the Herald, and there will be a public hearing on March 28th at the Board of Aldermen meeting. So that's Thursday, 3 weeks from now? Okay. It can't be next week. I think you and I talked about this because I have to put it in the Herald for at least 15 days.
House looks great, by the way.
It does.
Yeah, it's a nice looking property. I drove by it the other day.
We are working on trying to get the property next door to ours. We've talked to the owners, and we're going to set a meeting up to see them Saturday and maybe look at the house.
Great.
And
Have it looking just as good, hopefully, if we get it, you know? And maybe keep going. You know, we really like this town and want to get better, you know?
Yeah.
Always, you know, just help the community and pretty it up down there, all that good stuff, so.
It's a nice area.
Good deal.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Other
Good luck.
business.
Thank you.
Under other business, I just wanted to update the commission. Special use permits, of which there are right now, I think there are more, but I continue to look for them, about 30 in the city. Of those 30, approximately 12 require some sort of follow-up. In the process of doing that, 5 are completed and 5 have been fined. Of those 5, a few of them also require an annual report to be given, but really it's just a number of employees and how their business is doing. So I'll have that for you probably when the next meeting occurs, whether that's next month or May. I sent letters to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, gotten some of responses back. So of the others, if I get a response, I'll do the follow-up, and if I don't get a response, I'll still do the follow-up, but it'll be without a phone call back from them. And I put that in the letter in a polite tone and manner that they need to call and schedule the follow-up, and if not, I'll see them in April. So, any questions on that?
Sounds good.
All right, that's all I got.
Motion? All in favor? Opposed? We're done.